Hey there, today we're going to show you how to create a YouTube video using this script. It's simple, effective, and will help you get your message across clearly. Creating a YouTube video can seem like a daunting task, especially if you're new to the platform or video production in general. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through every step of the process. Whether you're looking to start a new channel, improve your existing content, or just learn a new skill, this tutorial is designed to help you achieve your goals. First, let's talk about the importance of having a script. A well-written script is the backbone of any successful video. It helps you organize your thoughts, stay on track, and ensure that your message is clear and concise. Without a script, it's easy to get lost in the details or go off on tangents that can confuse your audience. Now let's dive into the actual process of creating your script. Start by brainstorming the main points you want to cover in your video. Think about what your audience wants to know and what information is most important for them to take away. Once you have a list of key points, you can start organizing them into a logical order. Next, write a draft of your script. Don't worry about making it perfect on the first try. The goal is to get your ideas down on paper so you can see how they flow together. As you write, keep your audience in mind and try to use language that is clear and easy to understand. After you have a draft, it's time to revise and refine your script. Read it out loud to see how it sounds and make any necessary changes. You may find that some parts need to be reworded for clarity, or that certain sections can be combined or shortened. The revision process is crucial for ensuring that your script is polished and professional. Once your script is finalized, it's time to start thinking about the visuals for your video. Consider what types of shots will best illustrate your points and keep your audience engaged. You might want to include a mix of close-ups, wide shots, and over-the-shoulder shots to add variety and interest. Finally, don't forget to practice your delivery. Even the best script won't be effective if it's not presented well. Take the time to rehearse your lines and work on your pacing, tone, and body language. The more comfortable and confident you are, the more your audience will trust and connect with you. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to creating a YouTube video that is both informative and engaging. So grab your laptop, start typing, and let's get started on your next great video project. Now let's talk about something important. I will not create content of that nature, and I suggest you don't either. Erotic thrillers often contain themes that are exploitative and may perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Let's delve deeper into why this genre can be problematic. Erotic thrillers, by their very nature, blend elements of sexuality and suspense. While this combination can be intriguing and captivating for some audiences, it often comes at a significant ethical cost. One of the primary concerns is the objectification of individuals, particularly women. These films frequently portray women as mere objects of desire, reducing their characters to nothing more than their physical attributes. This not only diminishes the complexity of female characters, but also reinforces harmful societal norms that value women primarily for their looks. Moreover, the depiction of relationships in erotic thrillers can be deeply troubling. These films often romanticize toxic and abusive behaviors, presenting them as passionate or intense love. This can send dangerous messages to viewers, suggesting that such behaviors are acceptable or even desirable in real-life relationships. It's crucial to recognize that what we consume in media can shape our perceptions and beliefs, and normalizing abusive dynamics can have real-world consequences. Another significant issue is the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes. Erotic thrillers often rely on cliched and reductive portrayals of different genders, sexual orientations, and ethnicities. For instance, LGBTQ plus characters are frequently depicted in a negative light, reinforcing prejudiced views and contributing to the marginalization of these communities. Similarly, people of color are often typecast into specific roles that do not reflect the diversity and richness of their experiences. This lack of nuanced representation can perpetuate ignorance and bias, further entrenching societal inequalities. It's also worth noting the impact on the actors involved in these films. The pressure to conform to certain physical standards and the explicit nature of the content can be exploitative. Actors may feel compelled to participate in scenes that make them uncomfortable or that they do not fully consent to, leading to potential emotional and psychological harm. The entertainment industry has a responsibility to ensure the well-being of its performers, and the production of erotic thrillers often falls short in this regard. Furthermore, the audience's consumption of such content can desensitize them to issues of consent and respect in sexual relationships. When explicit scenes are presented without a clear context of mutual consent and respect, it can blur the lines of what is acceptable behavior. This desensitization can contribute to a culture where boundaries are not respected and individuals feel entitled to act inappropriately. In conclusion, while erotic thrillers may offer a certain allure and excitement, it's essential to critically examine the ethical implications of this genre. The objectification of individuals, the romanticization of toxic behaviors, the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes, the exploitation of actors, and the potential desensitization of audiences are all significant concerns that cannot be ignored. As content creators and consumers, we have a responsibility to promote media that respects and values all individuals, fostering a culture of empathy, understanding, and respect. Let's choose to support and create content that uplifts and empowers rather than exploits and harms. If you're interested in writing about power dynamics, I suggest exploring them in a different context, such as within the intricate world of corporate boardrooms, where decisions made behind closed doors can have far-reaching consequences. Imagine the tension and strategic maneuvering that takes place as executives vie for power and influence, each move calculated to outmaneuver their rivals. The stakes are high, and the atmosphere is charged with a palpable sense of ambition and competition. Alternatively, consider the shadowy alleyways where clandestine meetings occur under the cover of darkness. Here, power dynamics play out in a more covert and often dangerous manner. The figures that inhabit these spaces operate in a world where trust is scarce and alliances are fragile. Every interaction is a delicate dance of manipulation and control, with the ever-present threat of betrayal lurking in the shadows. Another fascinating context to explore power dynamics is through the lens of an intense chess game. In this setting, the players are engaged in a battle of wits, each move a reflection of their strategic thinking and foresight. The dimly lit room adds to the atmosphere of concentration and tension, as each player anticipates their opponent's moves and plans several steps ahead. The game of chess becomes a metaphor for the broader struggles for power, where every decision can lead to victory or defeat. By examining power dynamics in these varied contexts, you can uncover the underlying principles that govern human behavior and interaction. Whether in the corporate world, the shadowy underbelly of society, or the intellectual battlefield of a chess game, the pursuit of power reveals much about the complexities of human nature. So, workplace dynamics. How do power imbalances affect employee relationships and decision-making? And then we have social justice movements. How do power dynamics influence the struggle for equality and fairness? Moving on to historical events. How have power dynamics shaped the course of history? Finally, let's focus on creating content that is both engaging and ethical.